Hey guys, and welcome back to Average Guy DIY. Today we are going to take down this transmission pan and change a problematic shift solenoid. Stay tuned. First thing you want to do is practice your pit crew skills and see how fast you can take the tire off. Before proceeding with the transmission pan service, you want to make sure that the pan is in good shape. As you can see, this transmission pan is in good shape and there's no obstructions in the way, so it should be fairly easy to take down. First thing you want to do is crack all the bolt heads loose before zipping them off with an air ratchet. Once all the bolts have been removed, you want to pry the pan away from the bottom of the car with either a flathead screwdriver or a nice thin wedge. You want to make sure to leave either one or two bolts in the pan and loosen them off slightly so when the pan does break free, the fluid doesn't spill all over the place. Once the separation is started, you slowly let the fluid drain out until it's completely empty. Once all the transmission fluid is drained, you can take out the remainder of the bolts. If you have access to a Varsol machine, this is the best way to clean the pan and the magnet. Once the transmission pan is down, we will not be changing the transmission filter. What we are looking for is solenoid A and solenoid B to see which one is giving us the shifting issue. With that being said, we will still clean and reseal the pan so that when we add the new fluid there will be no leaks. Unlike other transmission pans, my one does not come with a gasket, so we'll be using the adhesive to seal it properly. To take the solenoid out, you first have to remove the connection. Once that's done, you release the bolt that holds it in place. Then you just pull it out. On this car, the solenoid A and solenoid B are identical. We just have to test to see which one is not working. If one of these solenoids is not working, the car has trouble changing gears. We tested the solenoid that was still in the car just to make sure that one was working. We had a hunch that we did have the right one because it's actually a common issue with the 2003 Ford Focus SE. Once we did the resistance test on the solenoid we took out, it gave us 0 reading, which means that the solenoid is wide open and it's a goner. Now that we found the issue, we just got to continue to clean the pan and make sure it's ready to go back up once the job is finished. You give me courage, you give me courage, give me courage, give me courage. You want to make sure to scrape off any excess silicone for where the pan touches the car as well. When you pry the pan off, you can bend it slightly, so we have to bend it back in place properly. This can be done many different ways. Don't rush this process. If the pan does not sit comfortably and flat on the bottom of the car, it will leak. Next, you want to use a wire wheel to grind off all excess debris. So small, making you lose it all. It's got me on my knees. We used this metal ruler to make sure the pan was level all the way around. Here I'm just using a very fine piece of sandpaper just to clean it all up. And that's it so far for the transmission solenoid change. This is where we left off. In the next episode, which will be part 2, we'll be replacing the solenoid with a new one and also putting the pan back in place. So make sure to stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and as always guys, thanks so much for watching.